So, with the reveal of Oblivion Remastered, the worst kept secret in all of gaming history, the whole point was to have that trailer today and to just randomly shadow drop the game and it be like a huge moment and be like this incredible thing. Except for the fact that for months now, this thing has been leaked and everyone knew it was coming. I mean, probably up until about a week ago or so, there were still people who were skeptical and questioning whether or not it was actually going to come out, whether or not it was actually going to happen. But it became more and more clear as time went on that yes, this was in fact happening. And there's a lot of debate going on right now as far as whether or not people who make a living off of leaking news and, leaking out projects, whether we're talking about games that are coming out or consoles and, whatever we're discussing in the world of gaming, it kind of ruins the surprise, right? And it's not as impactful as it could have been if it was actually able to be kept a secret and kept under wraps. Like, it's very, very rare when a game is first revealed, either the company itself reveals a trailer or it's at an event like the Game Awards or whatever the equivalent of E3 is these days, I don't even know. It's very rare that you actually are genuinely surprised and it's like, holy shit, I did not see this coming. I didn't think this was going to be revealed today. Like, if we ever get to the point where Elder Scrolls 6 is going to come out, like, we're going to know way beforehand, like, that this is happening. Like, GTA 6 is honestly a really good example. Like, way before the trailer came out, there was leaked gameplay, there was information coming out and everything. So, yeah, I think it definitely is an interesting point to make that these people who specialize in obtaining information that is not meant to be publicly available, and really this goes beyond gaming, but like these people are kind of ruining everything for everyone. But obviously they make a lot of money because this is information that people didn't know beforehand, so they click on it and they're like, oh my god, like there are so many people talking about Oblivion Remastered for such a long time now. And it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, obviously, with the trailer and everything, it looks good, but that's what trailers are supposed to do. The game's supposed to look good. And, I mean, we'll find out soon enough because the game is out. Literally, it's out. But how it stacks up compared to the Skyblivion mod, I'm very fascinated about. Because if they're able to do a much better job with the mod, like this modding team is able to outdo Bethesda and Microsoft, a multi-billion-dollar company, the largest corporation in the world, then that would really be something. So we'll see how that, because it's supposed to come out this year, Skyblivion, and I am looking forward to that. I think I'm going to play that and probably skip the Oblivion remaster. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how how it turns out. But I still think it worked despite the leaker. Like, in terms of how well this project's going to do, like, in terms of sales and everything, as long as it's good, I think it's still, like, the marketing worked because there was a lot of intrigue and buzz surrounding this that probably wouldn't have existed beforehand because it's very rare that a game just gets shadow dropped out of nowhere. Like, it doesn't happen. So it's a new strategy that I guess Microsoft's trying out. We'll see how it goes. But I think it really goes beyond gaming, though. Like, especially if you're a pro wrestling fan, that definitely ruins everything with these people coming out with reports about the plans for what they're going to do at WrestleMania like 5-6 months from now. Shit like that. It definitely ruins it. And as soon as I realized that there was like a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on in wrestling and there was all these news websites and reports coming out, and as soon as I found out about those websites, it definitely wrestling wasn't as enjoyable as when I was a little kid and didn't know any better, and I thought wrestling was real, just like Santa Claus, So stuff like that, it definitely does have an effect, even when it comes to movies, and there were numerous times when I was interested in seeing a film, and then I'd see the entire plot basically be leaked out right in front of my eyes, and I'm like, oh, this seems kind of lame, so I end up just not watching it as a result. So yeah, there really are just no more genuine surprises anymore in the world of the internet and social media and all those types of things. It goes like across all of media, gaming, movies, television, music, like all these different things. It's just like, yeah, you kind of know what's coming and when to expect it these days. And it is what it is. There's no way to really stop it. You can't, you're going to pass laws trying to censor leaking? That goes completely against freedom of speech and the entire notion of having a free press that can't be censored, right? But yeah, it's one of those things, as long as there's continued demand for this leaked information, it's going to continue to come out, because that's what generates headlines and that's what gets the clicks and the ad revenue or whatever. And even if you're someone that's like, I'm not going to let any of these leaks, like, I'm not going to listen to anything, I'm not going to watch anything or browse social media, like, you can't, like, avoid it. At a certain point, like, I really wanted to avoid spoilers for Avengers Endgame years ago, but it was unavoidable because it was everywhere, right? So that's the thing. That's just the nature of today's society that we live in, is that we're so interconnected, but sometimes that's to a detriment. But I would agree, yeah, in a lot of ways, things would be better if we didn't have leaked information and stuff coming out and no longer really having any true shock value anymore. Like, oh my god, this is an incredible story. Like, unless someone dies, you don't really have that anymore. So it really is, at the end of the day, one of those unsolvable problems that can't really be addressed because it's just the way of the world now, and we just have to live with it. I mean, I just remember when I'd get all my news from magazines and, you know, not browsing Twitter and whatever, N4G, whatever websites you have to get the gaming news. The Oblivion remaster is still cool, and it's great, but this definitely takes away from it a little bit. The fact that we knew about it beforehand and that it was leaked out by a bunch of people.